Who is it? Come in. Well, girls, I heard you were goofing off on the job, and that it made me lose money. See, in this factory, you have to earn your wages. Since you two insist upon doing less work, the only fair thing for me to do is to give you less money.
But...
Relax. You're good. I'm only dropping your pay by $1, so you're going to be making $2 a week instead of $3.
we need the money for food, though.
Should have thought about that before you cut my profits. Now, get out of my sight before I decide to fire the both of you.
$2 a week? That's barely enough to survive on.
Well, let's just be thankful that we got to keep our jobs. Who knows what trouble we would get in if we were to lose these jobs.
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we'll ever get used to this?
Eventually. Yeah, I'm sure it's different now from back then on the farm.
Yeah, remember how we used to run around and play? Now we're too tired to even manage walking home correctly.
Do you ever think that you would want to go back?
No, I need this money, and I just won't make enough if I go back to the farm.
Me too. Let's just be there for each other, okay?
Always. I need to write back home about this. I can't take this pressure away, and I have to tell my family about my date. Dear Mother, how have you been lately? I miss you and your father dearly, and I wish to see you every day. How is the farm doing? As for myself, I don't think I like working at this factory much. I get paid relatively well compared to how much I would be making if I were back at the farm. Earlier today, Jane and I were talking for less than a minute, but the overseer overheard us and whipped us. Later, that woman even told our boss. Needless to say, he was furious when he heard about our supposed laziness and cut our pay down to $2 a week. Anyway, I'm extremely tired and cannot write very much. I have to get some rest now. Hopefully the pain in my back will be gone once I wake up. With much love, Olivia Goodman.
Why were you late to work, you insolent child? 5 minutes late, 5 minutes of lost time. Lost time equals no production. This is unacceptable.
I'm sorry. I was just so hungry and I lost track of time. And I'm really sorry, but please forgive me.
No, lateness is unacceptable. You'll be whipped across, you ignorant child.
No, please, no whipping.
Well, isn't that too bad? You come here to work, not to eat and be late. If you don't want to be whipped, I'll tell a boss and you'll be fired, you useless child.
No, please, I would rather get whipped. And I need this job. I'm an orphan.
Farm.
I miss my mommy. She died last year because of a lung disease from the bad air in the factory.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright. In fact, I'm so used to this harsh condition in the city that this place feels like a home to me. Besides, the food here is quite decent.
The food here is fantastic. But I'm still not used to this cold, tiny room. Sharing this one bed is just ridiculous. Back in my old workplace, I didn't even have 3 square meals a day. I really had breakfast and nearly fainted.
At least this place has better sleeping conditions. We don't have to sleep on the floor.
Yeah, that's true. So how are you today? I mean, after what happened with the overseer?
Well, I was beat so terribly for just being late to lunch, from lunch. I was only 5 minutes late. If I were a rich man, I wouldn't have to work in these awful conditions at the mill.
Don't we all?
One day, I'll tell you, I will be that rich man.
Well, I hope you reach your dreams, little girl. Now try to get some rest and forget this day.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your care.
Dear Olivia, it's good to hear from you after not seeing you for many weeks. First off, your father and I are doing very well at the farm. Although business is out, we are still struggling to pay for the materials we need every month. We need more help on the farm and we all wish for you to come back. We miss your voice. The factory is so lucky to have such a hard-working girl like you. I really hope that you would rethink working at the factory. Your last letter worried your father and I greatly. We hope that the pains you are suffering leave your body and that you will be able to survive the 10-hour shifts at the factory. Even though I would love for you to come back to the farm, I want you to be able to achieve your dreams of being independent and not having to work on the tiresome farm. I have some advice to you to help you get through the day. Make sure you get as much sleep as possible and always stay warm so you don't get sick. Make sure you do what is asked of you so that the gossip stories I hear of young girls getting beaten doesn't happen to you. With much love, your mother.
I think I need to rethink working at the factory. There is so much work and I don't get paid a lot. Also, I think that my parents really need my help at the farm. Ugh, I think I need to talk to my best friend.
What are you two doing?
Her sleep got caught
And that's an excuse to stop working? We have to send out another shipment by tomorrow morning and more orders keep going. You two are always causing trouble, so today you'll both stay back and work overtime. Now get back to work, both of you.
I can't believe we're in trouble from saving them from having to replace a worker. If they have to compensate your parents and find a new worker.
And everyone else was just looking over. How could they be so cruel? If I got hurt, they need to work even more to make up for my loss.
What are you two doing instead of working? All I hear is the two of you talking and not enough working. Stop talking or I'll find both of you.
Good morning. Are you one of the workers?
Indeed I am. May I ask you who you are? I don't see much boys around here.
I'm a mechanic here. I hear one of the machines were broken. Did anyone get hurt?
Fortunately, no. My friend's sleeve was caught in the machine. I just cut her sleeve off.
Wow, that's bold. Why didn't the overseer do anything?
Well, she's careless. I guess I see no existence of humanity in the factory, besides my best friend. In fact, you're the first person to worry if anyone got hurt.
Life is surely different in the city. No one can be trusted. People here are all just all about money, fulfilling their own individual greed.
Yes, every day I don't feel like I'm living a life of my own. It's too tiring and stressful. Sometimes I feel like disappearing to nowhere so that I can have a little break to myself.
Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. But what can we do if we're from the farm? Sometimes you just gotta admit that we're poor and live life as it is. Don't worry, you'll get used to the atmosphere. You seem like a strong, smart kid.